Alright folks, the World Tournament is done. The campaign is pretty much done. We don't have to look at these banners for much longer. Just a couple more days. Hopefully you already finished your free summons and you haven't spent more stones on it. We are looking ahead to the Gogeta campaign that is going to be coming up after this maintenance, which will be happening on November 3rd. So what I wanted to do in today's video is just talk about the thank you celebration, because that is what's coming up next. We're already in the countdown phase right now, so we're going to take a look back at last year's thank you celebration, and then we're also going to look at the JP timeline just to see what possible things could be in store for global players during the upcoming celebration. So we'll start by taking a look at this first. Up to 5 Dokkan Festival tickets can be obtained by completing the current countdown missions every single day during the event period, which is between the 29th and the 3rd. If you guys have been doing that, then as of right now, me recording this video, you should have 3 tickets. It is currently November 1st. You should have 3 tickets in your inventory. You can get 2 more from the daily mission that you can do every single day simply by clearing any stage twice. It's very easy. Basically, just play Dokkan and you'll get this. So now let's jump over to the Dokkan Wiki and take a look at last year. This was last year's ticket distribution. During the countdown phase, we had double the tickets because we had a dual Dokkan Festival. You guys remember, we had Gotenks and we had Evil Boo. So during this, we had the extra stamina stuff. This is going to go great with the new update, the Stamina Overflow update. Massively beneficial. Free unit from the 77 thank you. Purunga campaign, special missions. Hopefully we get all of that. And here's the Dokkan Festival. This dropped the very night that the campaign started, so it's very likely we'll get a repeat of that this year. Almost to the date, in fact. So with that, they had the new Dokkan event, new story event, new Clash. The new story event will likely be the Fusion Reborn, where we get the Frieza and the Dokkan Awakening for the Frieza. I believe there's one stage currently in that story event that Global doesn't have yet, and that's where we get the Frieza and his Awakening. So that is definitely going to be the story event that you could fill in right here. For the Ultimate Clash, we'll get a new Clash. Here's a bit of a stretch, but hear me out. I kind of feel like we might end up getting Shadow Dragons as well. We're in the process of paying off the residuals, from the GT Golden Week celebration, and we just got the Sin Shenron during the last campaign, randomly, right? He doesn't really fit with the theme of what we were doing, but we're still kind of getting some of those GT-related units. So why not give us a new Battlefield unit with this Gogeta campaign? It's already going to be pretty hype. Might as well throw these guys into there. Plus, we are lacking a GT boss. We're just lacking GT boss synergy over here on Global. So getting a nice support for GT bosses would go really well with the Sin Shenron EZA that we just got. So if we could get that, that would be nice. I don't expect it, but, just throwing that out there. Extreme Z area. Oh man, we're going to be getting a ton of Extreme Z areas. So if you guys haven't noticed, over on JP during this time, we were just getting announcement after announcement after announcement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 EZAs happened total during the Gogeta campaign. 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them are from the Hero Extermination batch. So that's going to be happening quite a bit during this campaign, spread out throughout parts 1 and 2. Maybe we get a part 3, I don't know. So here's the Cooler and Frieza Easy area. They'll probably do something, bring something back from last year. I don't know. They'll throw something in there. Story events, and then here's the Hero Extermination one. This will be dropping a week after the campaign starts, alongside a new Chain Battle. So Chain Battle will obviously have to be Super Janemba, because that is the theme for the new Gogeta campaign. So you summon for Gogeta, and go in for the... let me go take a look. I haven't seen... Actually, no, I think I have. Let's go take a look at this. The Super Janemba down here. Super Janemba. Yeah, time limit. Otherworld Warriors join forces. Was it PyCon that people were using? I haven't checked the JP side for Chain Battle. It's gonna be brutal if you don't summon on the banner, though. I'm pretty sure that the Gogeta is gonna be like the main attack force for this. Anyway, moving on. That's part 1. Right? So we're looking at part 1. As we wrap up part 1, we got this dumb little legendary campaign series where they would, not campaign, but legendary summon series. Every 4 days, they would give us a random legendary banner with a new unit as the headliner. Hopefully not many people summoned on it. Hopefully they got the idea never to do that again, because this is just a waste of space. I'm hoping, I would rather they would give us the support banners instead, because that would actually make people use their stones. I would definitely spend a ton of stones on these 5 banners if they were support banners. Or they could end up consolidating all of this into a possible Janemba Part 2 LR summon, which is very possible. Since Gogeta is going to be Part 1, Janemba would have to be Part 2. But the thing is, Part 2 also belongs to the Dragon Ball Heroes campaign. We're going to be getting this in the middle of November if history is to repeat itself just like last year. This is the time where Global and JP converge once again. It's got to happen at the same time. So it is cutting into our thank you celebration, but there's no other way around it. As of right now, we don't have any new information as far as what's going to be happening for Dragon Ball Heroes. We know that 5 units are going to be getting Dokkan Awakenings. All Super Saiyan Awakenings, 3 Trunks Fusions are getting Super Saiyans and Super Saiyan 3s. So those units are going to be very good. We're also getting Panzino. That is the only new unit that is confirmed. But anybody else, it's still up for debate. We don't know yet, but we'll probably find out in the next couple of days from some Dokkan Now video premiere, maybe a JP livestream or something like that where they talk about it. So once we get all that information, I will definitely let you guys know. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. But taking a look here, we got the Summon, some Kais, Dokkan event, story events coming back, Time Patrol. We'll probably get a new stage for this. I was about to say Paw Patrol. This is basically just infinite Dragon Ball history. So they'll probably just give us a new batch of this with awakened or, you know, updated versions of these units. So that will be happening alongside the story events. I would like to see if they could do maybe an Extreme Z area for free-to-plays at least. And then maybe next year they'll come back with all of the first-year Dragon Ball Heroes units, give them Extreme Z areas as well. I don't know. You never know. But it could be nice. We've reached the point now where we've got quite a bit of these crossover units. It could be time to take that next step and give some units some upgrades that they sorely, desperately need. So I can't really say much more on Dragon Ball Heroes other than we'll just have to wait and see what we find out. But going back to Part 2, after these legendary summons, we don't really have much else other than the EZA. So we had this new Skill Orb story event that was introduced for the Bardock team. Then we had Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I must say this is pretty fitting and poetic that Super Saiyan 3 Broly was the first of the mono leads last year. And we're going to be wrapping up, coming back full circle with another Super Saiyan 3 in the form of the Super Saiyan 3 Goku EZA, which is kind of nice. So he will be wrapping up the mono EZAs. And that will be it for that. But that will be happening alongside some more story events and another Extreme Z area. And then we got this Extreme Challenge campaign. I believe this would basically be the equivalent of the Legendary or the Saiyaman 1 and 2. Because this EZA is long overdue as well. One of the best supports in the game for free to play. So I would imagine that this would probably tie to that. And yeah, more EZAs all around. So that is pretty much how Global looked last year. And how I would imagine Global is going to look this year. Now, the glaring omission that has been plaguing the minds of all the Global Dokkanners. Where the heck is Super Battle Road? During the Gohan campaign, we were expecting to get this Trunks, but we never got it. And if you don't know what this Trunks is, this is the next free-to-play unit that comes as a reward for beating Super Battle Road stages. So we've had Gohan, Goku, then Goku Bulma, and then the Gohan Goku bipedal machine thing. So after that is going to be Trunks and Bulma in the car. And that comes from beating stage 41 through 50. Global has not yet received this last batch. And after this, I believe JP had an announcement where we're not getting batches of 10 Super Battle Road stages anymore. We're going to be getting more frequent, but like one-off Super Battle Road stage updates. Which I guess is probably better because it gives us more stuff more frequently, I suppose. But it's also kind of a bummer because once you crank out one, you'll have to just wait for the next one instead of having, you know, 9 others or 8 other Super Battle Road stages for you to work on. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. But anyway, Global needs to get this. And what's weird is that on the Gogeta campaign, JP got the Extreme Super Battle Road during the Gogeta campaign. So they also got the Bulma Goku EZA. So what's going to happen? Are we going to be getting both regular Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road during this campaign? Regular Super Battle Road Part 1, Extreme Super Battle Road Part 2. That's a lot. I don't know if they're going to want to do that. We'll have to see. I mean, you never know. They could totally just surprise us and give us both. I think that we should get both so we can at least get back on track. They kind of doubled up on the World Tournament stuff by dipping into the Part 2 celebration already. So why not double dip and give us 2 doses of Super Battle Road? 1 regular, 1 extreme. I think that would make sense because Global could then catch up and be 1 step behind as they were before. Because if we don't get this time around, I think a lot of players are going to be very, very upset. And then JP will start getting the next Super Battle Road while we're a full 2 batches behind. That's just weird. Doesn't make sense. But I'm fairly confident we'll be getting, at the very least, the regular Super Battle Road next. Extreme Super Battle Road, we've had these 2 stages for a little while. We only have one more over on Global, or on JP. So whether or not we get this right away, we'll have to wait and see. But that is pretty much the situation, folks. So you guys can let me know in the comments what you think is going to be happening in terms of the Super Battle Road situation. I feel like we're going to get both, if I want to be optimistic. I think we'll get Janemba and Gogeta, parts 1 and 2. Maybe a third part instead of cramming it into 2 so that people can focus on the Dragon Ball Heroes. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not the greatest at predicting things because I tend to predict the opposite of what happens. So if I say things, it's kind of like cursing the possible celebration. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys to do all the speculating for me, all the predictions, all right? Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the upcoming campaign? Do you anticipate a lot of content? Do you anticipate something being missed that will trigger a lot of people? Maybe Extreme Super Battle Road will be pushed back, or regular Super Battle Road. How do you foresee these banners shaping up? Are you going to be summoning for the Gogeta banner as well as the Dragon Ball Heroes? Are you skipping one or the other, or both? Super Vegeta is dropping after that, so we'll have to wait and see. What are you guys planning? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.